Shalom Yasharallah. So this is part 7, and we're going to begin at verse 8 where we left off. Alright, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, of course, whom I worship. The honors to my elder apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this word. Don't take the chip. The chip is the mark of the beast. Just gotta throw that in there. Anyway, so this is Zechariah, the 3rd chapter, and we're beginning at the 8th verse where we left off in part 6.
Hear now, O Joshua the high priest, thou and thy fellows that sit before thee, for they are men wondered at. For, behold, I will bring forth my servant the brand.
Alright, so verse 8 says, Hear now, O Joshua the high priest, thou and thy fellows that sit before thee. Now that's talking about Zerubbabel, okay, Joshua the high priest, and the rest of the elected prophets that are with them. Because it was them who the Lord had set out to rebuild the temple. And they're out once again rebuilding the temple. Okay? The hopeful elect. We who call ourselves the hopeful elect of Israel, of the real true nation of Israel, we are the hopeful elect, and we're doing the same thing. We're rebuilding the temple. See? Except now the temple is spiritual. The stones are the elected men of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? And we come together as one in Yahweh Shai. That's the true unity. That's the true unity camp, man. To be one mind with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And the Lord dwelling within us. As it is written, the Lord dwelleth not in temples made with hands. You see? He dwells within the elect. And the elect coming together make up the body and building of Yahweh Shai, man. Anybody who teaches different, then they are not of the elect. They are not of Yahweh Shai, man. They are of the Antichrist, and they're gonna take the mark of the beast. They're gonna take the RFID chip, man. It says, Hear now, O Joshua the high priest, thou and thy fellows that sit before thee, for they are men wondered at. Yeah. Like us, being out there teaching, you know, and everything we do. We are men that are wondered at, man. People say, you know, I don't know if you ever noticed, if for those of you brothers that have a job, sometimes you could be working and there's people just staring at you. Like they're actually wondering at you. Like, what kind of, you know, I heard that this guy was like where I work. They know that I'm a Hebrew Israelite, that I don't like Edomites. But I don't act that way at work, man. I'll be like, hi, Bill. Hey, Chuck. Hey, good morning, man. Hey, what's new? You know all that bullshit talk. You know? The only time I talk about these crackers is when I'm with, you know, my boy that works there with me. He a Jake, so we talking shit, all kind of shit about Esau, man. But you know, to Esau, we are wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You know, they're like, damn, I heard that he's a racist. Yeah, Esau got a damn nerve to call somebody a racist, but he doesn't act that way. I mean, he says good morning to me, and you know, I can't figure him out. So that's how you are supposed to be in the world. You gotta clone yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to Like I said, be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, man. You gotta use wisdom. And it reads, behold, I will bring forth my servant the branch. Yeah. And at this particular time, this is around probably 400 to 500 years before Yahushua came on the scene. This is during the Persian Empire, okay? So, like I said before, it was Cyrus. The Lord put a spirit on Cyrus to let the captives of Israel that were in Babylon go back into Israel to worship the Father, to do sacrifices to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, to you know, the services and all that, and to rear back up the temple, man. And so the Lord said, I will bring forth my servant the branch, right? And who is that? Yahushua. So Yahushua said it, prophesied it here through Zechariah, and then Yahushua came on the scene. But he didn't come in his full strength and power like the prophecies were saying that he was going to come, see? And that's why people were confused and not knowing if he was the Messiah or not, because he came, like it says in Zechariah, the 9th chapter and the 9th verse, he came lowly, riding upon an ass, the coat of an ass, right? Meaning a donkey. He didn't come with the power and strength to take down the Roman Empire like other prophecies have said. That it wasn't time yet for that, but now is the time.
Hear now, O Joshua the high priest, thou, and thy fellows that sit before thee, for they are men wondered at. For, behold, I will bring forth my servant the branch. For behold the stone that I have laid before Joshua, upon one stone shall be 7 eyes. Behold, I will engrave the graving thereof, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will remove the iniquity of that land in one day. In that day, saith the Lord of hosts, shall ye call every man his neighbor under the vine.
It says, For behold the stone that I have laid before Joshua. Upon one stone shall be 7 eyes. Behold, I will engrave the engraving thereof, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will remove the iniquity of that land in one day. Yeah, what land? Our land. Really, it's talking about us. The Lord's going to remove our iniquity in one day. Yeah, that same day of deliverance. That same day that he's coming to destroy Esau, Edom. Okay? Which is going to be quick. It's going to take 1 hour within a day to destroy them. And that very same day, the Lord's going to... Technically, he did that. Technically, the Lord did that. When he was up on the cross and was crucified, man. Okay? And by the shedding of his blood, the branch, Yahushua did that. Okay? He removed our iniquity. And I mean, he removed the iniquity of all Israel. All right? Even of the 2/3. But see, the deal with the 2/3 is they will have to die on this side. You know, the Lord's going to rinse them by pain and by death. Why? Because they took the chip, man. They took the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. So that removed at that for that little bit of time the blood that Yahushua had spilled for them. All right. So they have no as soon as they take the chip, they had no covering, right, for their sins. But now when they come through the elect, then now they'll be washed from their sins and iniquity. verse 10 says, in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, shall ye call every man his neighbor under the vine and under the fig tree. Yeah, that's in the kingdom. When Israel is in our land and we have taken control and power over the whole entire earth, all right, and of other planets, then now the love that Israel, and the love and compassion that Israel got towards one another will come back. You know, you don't have to look over your shoulder to see if your brother's gonna kill you. You know, there's not gonna be that wickedness in our land, man. How it is here on the streets of America, man, where, you know, Jake, you know, they got no problem killing each other, man. But with Esau and the other nations, man, they're afraid to. They're afraid to do anything. So that's complete wickedness, man. That's why you know, the missile has to come to purify these wicked souls, man, of Israel, you know? So that they come back refreshed through the elect of the Most High. So we're gonna stop there. So in part 8, we will be beginning Zechariah, the 4th chapter. And with that, I want to say shalom.